Hi Elise, my name is Danny Vang. I'm part of the North Coast Rape Team. Please have a seat and make yourself comfortable. So I would also like to tell you that everything that you share with me today will be kept confidential between you and me. So how are you today?
I'm not doing too well.
Well, what has been going on with your life recently?
Well, the other day I thought I saw my ex-boyfriend, who I have been trying to avoid for the past 1 year. Seeing the familiar face, I panicked and ran out of the store, leaving my job without telling my manager, and after that I wasn't able to find a job.
Well, can you tell me more about your ex-boyfriend?
His name is Sony, and we have been dating for 3 years. In the last year of our relationship, I began to grow apart from Sony because he was so possessive of me.
Well, why did you panic after seeing him or seeing someone like him?
Because that person brought back memories of what had happened between me and Sony. He's violent and he had attacked me outside in public. I became afraid of him and took out a restraining order against him. A few days after that, he broke into my home and raped me in my bedroom while my 2 years old were supposedly sleeping in his crib.
So what happened after that?
After the rape, I had to quit school because I was too scared to leave my house. I also reported the rape to the police and asked my mom, who I do not get along with, to come and live with me. I also had to take my kids out of preschool because I was afraid for them too. After the 6 months after the rape, I was able to get an apartment in a neighborhood far away from where we had lived. Once we were there, we started feeling even worse. Even though we're far, we were much safer because Sony doesn't know where we live. My baby, who were 2.5 by then, started getting hysterical whenever I wasn't in the room with him. He would cry for hours, and my oldest had to be hospitalized for a while because she talks about committing suicide. I had nightmares so bad that I would stay awake for days on end.
Well, why did you feel that it was necessary to take your children out of school?
Because that was the only protection I could think of.
Well, how well protected do you feel right now?
I feel very lonely and scared. I feel that everything I do is not enough to protect my family, so I don't feel very protected.
Well, what do you think you should do to try to start afresh again?
I don't know. Maybe take the kids out to a park and try to meet some people.
And if you did that, how many times a week do you think you should do that for?
Maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
And then how would you think that would affect your family?
I don't know. Maybe it'll make us happier or maybe not. But fresh air and going to the park will be a good start to refresh my life. We'll see.
Well, do you have any friends or family that could cope with you on this incident?
No, just my mom.
Oh. And how is your mom and yours relationship right now?
Well, before we didn't used to get along, but after all what had happened, we became close friends.
So do you have any other concerns right now?
Just the protection for my kids and me, and how we start our new life.
Elise, it seems that you are going through a tough time because of your ex-boyfriend, Sonny. And by going through a tough time, I really want you to try to get your life back together again. And we were discussing about how you can take the first step and go to the park or see an old friend or just getting some fresh air, that it would really help you. And I would like you to do that at least once or twice a week. And then come see me within next week and we can see how much you're progressing. Okay?
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, see